Hey, top of the morning. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. For he has risen in 3 days. It's almost Easter time. And this is going to be your national championship game preview. And we're going to recap the CFP playoffs. Recap the semifinal games. We're going to recap the quarterfinal games. Not so much the first round. First round was full. Well, I already did the first round. So, we're going to recap quarterfinal games, semifinal games, and the championship game preview. Now, I wouldn't be doing a recap and preview and all this shit for the national championship game if your boy wasn't in it. So let's just get the suspension out of the way. Uh, yeah, I won. But we're going to talk about it though. Um, this is a repeat of the Natty. This is a repeat of the national championship game from last year. So, I have an opportunity to go back to back. I have an opportunity to have three natties in 9 seasons, which will push me over the top of having the most in the league. Now, Texas also has an opportunity not to go back to back because Steve already did it the first 2 seasons, but he has an opportunity to be three-time champion as well. So, this is the king of the hill. These are the alphas of the league. No doubt about it. Alphas of the league. Two best teams, two best users, hands down. So we gonna battle. It is a battle. It's gonna be a battle, bruh, because I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. The Longhorns are a thorn, and they are a great team. Keeps me on my toes, keep my A game going. Now, also keeping it 1,000. He hasn't beat me in a long time. I'm the only one in the league that basically can get this dude. Like seriously. Um, we're on a nice little win streak against Texas. But with that being said, I am not overconfident going into this game. I have to be on my A game because every game we've played has been tough. Now I've won some, like started off the game like last shift. I was up 28-0. Quick. But he made a comeback, bro. He made a comeback and made it a game. Okay? So no lead is safe. I'm not going in here thinking like, yeah, I'm about to smack this dude. He can't beat me. I didn't beat him like 5, 6 times in a row. Boop, boop, boop. No, sir. No, sir. I'm going to be on my toes. I'm going to be ready because he is a great foe. He might be retiring from Texas, so I don't want him to retire with a championship. You feel me? I don't want to retire with a championship. I want him to retire a loser. Get up out of here. Feel me? So, we're gonna let the game play out and see what it is. But yeah, man, we here. We made it. We made it. Now let's see how we got here. Let's see how the bracket folded out. Let's go over the preview of the quarterfinal games, the semi, and then, like I said, previewing the natty. So, quarterfinal, right? Um, I knew this was going to happen with LSU. So I'm going to start from the top to the bottom. LSU, South Carolina. I knew LSU was going to win this game. Um, you just have a better team than South Carolina. South Carolina has been in the league all 9 years. Picked South Carolina because of Sellers and Nick Harbor and big ass tight ends they had and that fast ass D lineman they had. Like, they had a nice 1 year type team, possibly two. Feel me? But not longevity. So what ended up happening with South Carolina? Because he's in a not in a conference. He's in the state with me, Clemson, powerhouse recruiter. Me, I give him the stragglers. Like I seriously give him the stragglers, and he just not committed to recruiting how he should have been, in my opinion. But let's go to the tail of the tape, man. Like it was a little to a lot. Uh, I'm what I'm proud of. I'm proud of South Carolina for sticking out the game. And what I mean by that is, buddy, if he's getting his ass whooped, which happens a lot, more than a lot, he will quit the game. And what I mean by that, he'll concede it. Well, he's quitting. He's conceding the game, or he just blatantly say, "Oh man, you got it. Um, so go ahead and put me on AP." The only time that I've ever seen him, and this is the second time. No, this is the first time. No, the only time that he ever like plays out full games if he's competitive in the game. Like if it's a good game and he has an opportunity to win, he's playing it out. This is the first time in 9 seasons, so he's played a lot of games, a lot of user games, that he's actually completed the full game and he was getting his ass whooped. So I'm proud because people in this league have gotten blown out and they continue playing the game. This is his first time. I'm proud of him. Proud of him, bruh. Like, yeah, you got your ass whooped, but look, you you stuck with it though. So looks like he couldn't do shit. Um, couldn't run, 12 yards, 18 carries. Passing is passing. So he's a passer, like for real, for real. 14 to 31. Pete was 18 to 20, 319, 234, 1 for 10 on third down, 2 for 4 on, saying, 4 interceptions. Well, 4 turnovers. What was the other turnover? Said interception. Was it a block punt? Block field goal or something? Like, what's the other? It's a block something. How's that? That can't be a typo, right? Oh, it says fumble lost, but no, no, it don't. That's why we in the tail of the tape to see what it really happened. All right, so Pete was very efficient, 18 to 20. And I should have known LSU was getting up in that ass pause because we got a group me chat and South Carolina put up in there, yo, I'm tired of your bubbles. So he must have been doing bubble screens like maybe RPOs and stuff like that to really be efficient like that because Pete is not a passer. Um, that's not his forte. He's a runner. He's a runner. So going 18 to 20, he must have been nickel and diming, but getting some yards off it though, right? 17 yards a pop for completion. So, this is what he do. So he got to run the quarterback. Dude got gas. And this running back got gas. Funny thing is, these two guys were on Ohio State's roster last year. The quarterback didn't play at all. And the running back, he barely played. But they're both nice. You know what I'm saying? They was on Ohio State last year. Um, Lockett, and throwing to his running back here. Was this tight end? Jameer Chase, boom. So very efficient, And got some pancakes up in there, so he had to be running some variation of Wildcat for sure. I'm not 100% sure because LSU doesn't stream and South Carolina don't stream. So, and they don't do screen sharing with me at least, neither one of them. So I wasn't able to see this game, but I'm just saying, had to be some Wildcat up in there. Wildcat is a big part of the league. So just put that out there. Uh, so yeah, how many sacks he had? I mean, he was sacking him. 5 sacks. D tackle. It's in. So he was just getting in on his line. No stun, no nothing like. Well, probably stun, but no blitzing. 3 touchdowns. I'm, there got to be a block punt in here or something. Yep, there you go. Had to be something. It said 4 turnovers and 3 interceptions, but wasn't a fumble. So he blocked. It had to be a field goal he blocked because you ain't blocking no punt. So maybe he did block a punt into the end zone because he got it. So he recovered the fumble for a touchdown. How long was that? You don't show that. Okay. Yeah. So I was right. He kicked the field goal himself. He didn't punt. So we got a punt rule. So he didn't punt at all. So he was just really just dominating the game. All right. Let's look at South Carolina getting bashed. Getting bashed. Couldn't run, but he was running a little bit, but he was getting sacked. That's why he got basically negative yards rushing. But his running back couldn't do nothing. This guy, who was this? This probably was like some fluke run, broke a tackle, one run for 21 yards, probably at the end of the game. Who knows? But this is his guy. This is a Heisman Trophy winner. This is his guy. Got over 150 receiving receptions, almost 3,000 yards receiving. Got shut down completely. It's worse than what I did to him. Because in my game, when I played South Carolina, week 13, last game of the season, regular season, he had 13 catches for 68 yards, 3 for 23, 3 drops. Yeah, you gotta know your personnel, man. You gotta know your user. You gotta understand that. Again, this is year 9. We've been playing each other so much. You kind of figure out people's tendencies. That's why I personally try to go into the lab and lab up new different things. But sometimes you can't change your stripe on the tiger when it gets down to the nitty gritty. You feel me? But yeah, he got handled. His tight end was getting most of his catches, so yeah, he just couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. So that's that, right? We don't need to go too far into that one. That was a beat down. This one right here. Let's talk about this one. So, Ohio State, Texas. Ohio State and Texas is like a what kind of story? What's the metaphor can I use for this? I just say little brother, big brother. You the big brother, and you got a little brother that's always trying to, nip at your heel and messing with you, and you just like swipe them off like a fly type shit. Like, slow ass off me, man. Get out of here, you little nigga. Like, move. I'm big bro. You can't beat me. You can't touch me. Yeah, I'll let you play. I'll play around with you a little bit, but when it come down to it, bam, bam, whooping ass type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been happening here. Ohio State has never beaten Texas in NCAA 26. Not one time. He's gotten close. See here, he's gotten close. So they're in the conference together now. This is the second year that they're in the conference together. So first year, because you got it. So basically, you play in the regular season, then you play in your conference title game, and then you may match up in the CFP. First year, Texas was out on vacation in the regular season. We put them on autopilot because we move on. It's 48-hour advance rule, right? Put him on autopilot. Obviously, I would say won a game. He came back in the Big Ten title game, whooped him. I think he played him again. I'm not 100% for certain. I think he played him again. I can go back into my archives on my YouTube page and see. I think they played again in the. Yeah, they had to in a CFP, and they lost again. Boom. This year, Texas was ready for all three matchups, so he didn't miss not one. First game, regular season, smacked the the Big Ten title game, smacked the. Now this is the third matchup. It's hard beating an opponent three times in a row, man. Like it's hard, bro. But he did. Let's get into the tail of the tape. But this game, Ohio State was close. Okay. Okay. Um, Ohio State was close. He had it. He had it. So this is the mistake he made. He ended up putting on True Clock at the end of the game. Didn't have no timeouts. Forgot he had True Clock on. He had the ball. Time ran out on him. But that's not even the half of it. Let me get to the other half. He was up. No, he was down. No, I think he went up at one point, 28 to 24, and then Texas scored. Was up by three. But from what Brody was telling me, I usually be able to watch his games, but he's out of town, so he was playing in hotel Wi-Fi, and don't want to fuck up his making shit lag by trying to screen share and all that shit. But I think I was at work or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't even available. No, I was available. I got home. I was at work. I just came home and they was playing anyway. Um, from what was told to me by both parties, I say was marching with less than a minute to go, something like that. Um, and he was in the red zone with the ball. Texas no timeouts. The worst scenario could as for Ohio State was okay. We're going to overtime. I kick a field goal, but he run the ball, which he should be running. Like, come on now. But see, in this time he has on true clock, so he's showing clock. Ohio State, Texas has no timeouts. He run up the middle, running back fumbled on the 5 yard. It was like the 3 yard line, fumbled on the 3 yard line. Heartbreak Hotel. Come on now, fumble. But then that was when the first scenario that I was talking about happened. He actually ended up stopping him, made him punt. But Buddy forgot he had on true clock. Now he don't got no timeouts. He pick a play. He complete a pass. I'm not sure how many seconds was left. It was under like I think it was under like 10 seconds left. He complete a pass. He gets tackled inbounds, and he can't even pick a play. Time ran out on him. His opportunity to finally get the monkey off his back, he blew it. He blew the cash. First of all, by fumbling. Second of all, well, first of all, having true clock on. Like, I mean, we really don't do that. But from what he was telling me, he was trying to teach him a lesson, blah, blah, blah. But don't put true clock on. Just, let the play clock run down. Fuck it. Not true clock. Because I had a true clock debacle as well a couple of seasons ago in the semifinals to go to the Natty. But so, yeah, man, Buddy just had no time left. Boom, ball game over. Heartbreak. And look at the tail of the tape. He was winning. The stat category, running. Both of them good running, rushing yards per carry. Both is efficient. Texas was more efficient passing. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 4, 4 for 7, fourth down. He got it on boom. one turnover each. His was a fumble. That fumble, total yards, he beat him in total yards. And then so time of possession, he had it for 14 seconds more, but apparently he was chewing clock. Maybe he felt Texas. This is what he feels. He feels Texas be running clock, but Texas don't put on chew clock. He just take a long time picking the second play. That's a strategy. I get it. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. Let's go to the player. So he was efficient. Um, so he finally got his running back. So this guy, he didn't have him the first two matchups against Texas because in his first game of this year, this dude got injured against Georgia. Week 0, he got injured and was out for 16 weeks. So this was his actual first game back from injury. He was a difference maker. He's a difference maker. So like I said before, the other running back that was on LSU, he transferred because of this guy. So if he could have had both those guys, if he would have had both those guys, he probably would have, I don't know, who knows, maybe it would have been a different story for this other two games. But who fumbled? This guy fumbled. Number 4. Whack. Mm-mm-mm. Then he got, so that's what you get, Percy. So Percy Harvin. So I name all my players. I edit all my players' names, all of them. All of them got a name of a player that I either liked or was a Hall of Fame or something like that. But an NFL player, you feel me? And Percy was on my squad for 2 seasons. Got him a natty last year, but he was stuck on a depth chart. He was strictly first 2 seasons. He was strictly my returner. That's it. My punt returner, kick returner. He was doing his thing. But because we're wide receiver U in Clemson, so he was stuck behind some great players. As far as on a depth chart for receiving, being out there on the field catching passes, he decided he wanted to go ahead and dip out, transfer like a bitch, right? Go to Ohio State. Ohio State, knowing that he lost that running back, should have put him at running back. Didn't. And now you got all these receivers, top speed type receivers with no running back depth. Could have put him at running back because you see he's built. Like, Percy Harvin. You feel me? Should have put him at running back, but he didn't. Got him at receiver. This dude, 1 catch, 18 yards. Fuck out of here. And another one of my guys transferred over there who he just stopped playing altogether. Tony Gonzalez. He stopped playing him altogether. And he transferred over there too. Like a hoe. That's what y'all get. You go over there to Ohio State to be losers. Fucking idiots. Now we back in the championship game despite y'all leaving. Suckers. I'm a little upset. Let's see here. What he do on defense? Got an interception. Boom. Got a sack. Safety sack. So he was blitzing. Missed a field goal. Damn, whoa. He missed a field goal too? How many times did he punt? Once. All right, let's look at Texas. Efficiency. Got an interception, but off his 2 incompletions, one of them was an interception. That's not bad. Running was doing his thizzle. Oh, so this one run right here gave him all his yards. So other than that, he would have 5 carries for 33 yards from the 166. Still good running right here, especially right here. That's good running. 21 carries, 127. Longest was only 18 yards. So he was nickel and diamond doing his thizzle. Feel me? Not bad at all. This hurts right here. So that was one play, one catch, touchdown. Don't. So, I mean, he wasn't doing nothing really special to see. Like, it was like, oh, man, he just was gashing him. He was blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this did it. This guy right here won the game for him. Forced a fumble. Wow. Who recovered? Then the mic gonna recover. Give me those. Did he punt? Uh, punted one. So both punted one time. Huh? So that was that quarter. Then Florida played the computer, and then I played Georgia. So this game right here, me and Georgia we have battles. Um, he was a two-time defending champion. Prior to the last season, I won it. He didn't make the CFP the year I won it, and he was in danger of not making the CFP this season too. But he prevailed, came through, and won his title game, conference title, SEC title. But yeah, we was going at it right here. So it was more so I didn't need to do too much. Um, I know what he likes to do on offense, and he is a runner by nature, And yeah, we stopped all that early, and then I just held on pretty much to win the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I didn't do too much on offense, but my defense was what won me this game. I didn't do too much on offense. I really didn't. You see, he got me in total yards, total offense, total plays, but my yards per play. Look, his rushing yards. He's a runner. He had negative 4 yards rushing. What? 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 Yeah, we did that, bro. We did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We will get into a little bit more tell of the tape, but yeah, we did that, man. He was stopping my run. My run game is, I'm versatile. I can do both. Um, the efficiency from the quarterback play right here. He had to pass, and that's not what he do. And you see once we get into, you see who he's passing to. 3 for 8 on third down. Boom, boom. That's it. Just did it right here. Like I said, he's not a passer. 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions. Once I put him in a situation where he had to pass, I knew it was over. Knew it was over. And look, I punted 4 times. I punted 4 times. Man, the Lakers got smacked up, bro. Got smacked up last night. Luka got hurt, man. Ugh. Anyway, let's see here. So, so this me. We got sacked once. So, I'll what I'm learning to do is I'm gonna take a sack before I force a pass. I'm gonna take a sack, bro, because I've usually been trying to force things, but I'm not no more, man. You gotta learn running. You know, held Walter down, held him down, but we did. We really didn't have to. Like, I honestly I didn't have to do too much on offense because my defense was really the stars of the game, and yeah. And then pass it to Walter though. He was out there doing his thizzle, right? I was working on some things, and I was in the lab. Okay, I was in the lab, man. Um, Boom, defense. This what did it right here. Tackles for losses. 4, 3, 3. Did we get any sacks? got 1 sack. But this was it right here. Interceptions. Boom. And then we forced a fumble, so he tried to run an option. I perfectly ran the corner blitz. And he came and whacked him. So I know my other guy, because it was a corner blitz and it was an edge corner blitz. So I had my edge guy blitzing along with my corner on the side that I knew he was running to. I didn't know if it was gonna be an option. I thought it was gonna be like a toss, but I knew he was running, and I blitzed that side. My edge dude, I think it was my linebacker. No, it was him. They said him. He forced a fumble. So yeah, so he came and smacked the quarterback, and Cornelius recovered it. Did we get a defensive touchdown? I'm not sure. No, but yeah, we did I kick the field goal too? Punted 4 times. 4 times I punted because I knew my defense was right. And so he plays a 2 quarterback system. Very telling of what he does, right? This guy right here is his runner. This is his passing quarterback. They both threw 2 interceptions. When number 5 go up in there, we spying him because he's gonna be in 5 wide, and he's gonna try to get outside the pocket and run with this guy. I scout. I know what's up. This is what you know. What I mean? So I knew what was happening. Doing the whip routes, you know what I'm saying? The little corner stick nod, like you know what I'm saying. Like I know what's happening, but you got to switch it up. So he was playing both quarterbacks, and both quarterbacks was getting smacked. This is what won us the game. His run game was shut completely down. 13 carries for 2 yards. His longest run was 10 yards. His longest run was 10 yards, and he only had 2 yards total. That's total domination. We was ready for everything he was throwing out there, boy. Then he tried to do a little, this was Wildcat, smacked that up. Then he tried to run with the quarterback, smacked that up. Like, he had negative 4 yards rushing. 13 carries. 13 carries for 2 yards. 3 carries for 4 yards. See, he was running with that quarterback. That is ridiculous. Then so his passing, I knew he was going to throw it to his running back. I knew that. I knew that. Then it's his tight end. Receivers. It was total domination, man. Total domination. So that's the quarterfinal. So now let's get over here. I didn't know that. So we're in the semifinals now. I didn't even know they played because they didn't put nothing in the chat. I didn't even know they played. I was like, damn, they played? I thought they was going to play today or something. So, look like Texas did his thing, right? LSU can't beat Texas. He's beat them 1 time. And other than that, he hasn't beat them at all. So, when you got the lead like this, like you really don't have to do too much of nothing, right? So, you losing total yards, total offense, first downs, all that stuff. It's minute, right? LSU is not a passer. Okay, he's a runner. He likes to run. So if he's up there in those passing attempts, something wrong. First of all, you got to make a comeback, right, to get up in there. But Yeah, man. Passing yards, fourth, third down conversion, fourth down, 0 for 2. This is it. 6 interceptions. That's it. That's it right there. That's ball game. 6 turnovers to 1. Yeah, that's ball game. Let's get a little deeper. Yeah, 6 interceptions. So he had 10 incompletions, and 6 of those incompletions were interceptions. That hurts. He was running now. Let's see, carries. He usually try to run with his quarterback. That got stopped. I don't know what this probably was, but you know, receiving. Jameer was doing his thizzle. Tight end, tight end. He just kind of spread it out a little bit, trying to. But defense, he got a sack, got an interception, punted twice. What did Texas do? Efficient, 11 for 16, but he had an interception. So this dude's throwing interceptions, okay? So we gotta key on that. We gotta key on that. But he wants to run too, though. He definitely wants to run. Um, Damn, 91 yards. That hurts. 91 yards, had 86 total, 5 carries. Oh, he was, look, he wasn't doing nothing special, bro. That one run for 91 yards, and then he had a total of 86. And then this guy, 15 for 43. But what did he do receiving? This right here. He had a drop too, though. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. But see, those 6 interceptions, though, like, that hurts. Like, that shifts momentum. It shortens the field, and it looks like he took advantage early. So he probably had like 3 interceptions in the first quarter, maybe more, because he got 21 points in the first quarter, and then scored 7 in the fourth. So he didn't really have to do anything offense. So I can't. I don't need to look too deeper into his run game getting shut down, because it really, honestly, you don't have to do too much. But some tackles for losses. He got this one dude that's a monster, number 74. He's a destroyer. We don't have to worry about him. He's a problem. Any sacks? Got a sack. And then this is what did it, though. Those interceptions. He's a lurker. Like, he knows how to fucking lurk. He know how to lurk, boy. He know how to bait you and lurk you. So that's one of the things I have to worry about, because he will bait you. But it's like his backers, corners, like his linebackers. So if you got basically 4 interceptions, 4 interceptions from his linebackers. I already know what I need to do. So I already know my game plan. I just got to execute it. I don't want to say too much. Your buddy probably listening. You're probably listening, Joe. But let's see here. What do you do? Any forced fumbles? No. Any defensive touchdowns? Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Get those interceptions on your side of the field and score. Missed a kick though. Missed a field goal. Could have made it even worse. Score. He punted 4 times. So look, he punted 4 times. Like, just like in my game against Georgia. Hang your head on your defense. You know what you got. You know what the opponent trying to do. It's no need to try to go for it on fourth down. We have a fourth down punt rule anyway, but punt, punt, shit. Do your thizzle. Hang your hat on your defense. That's what he did because he had 6 interceptions. All right, so that was that one. So now let's get into my matchup. So let's give a little backstory on my Florida. My nephew, man. This is Ohio State's son. Um, this is my nephew, Lil Jordan. Well, we don't call him Lil Jordan, but his name is Jordan. Um, Man, I ain't never beat buddy. I've never beat him in 25 or 26. Now, we ain't played like 20, 30 times and, saying just back-to-back games or whatever, but I ain't never beat him. Let's just put it that way. I ain't never beat him. He gave me my only loss so far. Well, yeah, he gave my only loss this season. And in that game, he beat me by 10 points. I threw 6 interceptions. He had no turnovers. So, and I realized what I was doing wrong, passing the ball. He couldn't stop the run. He can't stop the run. He cannot stop the run. Can't stop the Wildcat. So, I told myself, in this matchup, I'm not going to throw the ball unless I have to. I'm going to run. I'm going to pound the rock. What John Gruden say? Pound the rock. That's what we did, buddy. And so to start off the game, he started off all wrong for him. I kicked off. I know what I scouted his squad. I know what he was going to try to do. His first play, he tried to throw a bomb on me. He tried to throw a bomb on me his first play. Interception. My first play. Wildcat. Touchdown. 16 seconds into the game, I'm up 7-0. It was over after that. 65-31. Yeah. Yeah, let's get into the tell of the tape. Schedule change. Let's get into the tell of the tape. So, total offense, 601, 462. Total plays, only had 37 total plays. Yards per play, 16. Running, 21 carries for 304. 14 yards a pop. I threw 6 interceptions last game. I was 15-16 for almost 300. He was 26-36, 356. Third down, 5 for 9, 2 for 4, 1 for 1, 2 for 3. This was it. I won a turnover battle this time. His first play was his interception. Boom. So, look, we had him mixed up, bro. I know he was frustrated because usually he be trying to talk to me on the mic because he's beating me. Like, okay, he's beating me. I've never beat him. So he's talking, not talking smack, but talking. You know what I'm saying? Once it got to a point where it was like he couldn't stop me, he shut down. Like, it was quiet. His mic was quiet. And I wasn't boasting and bragging and, getting at him. It's a nephew, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't let up. I didn't let up. I punted once. He didn't punt at all because he was getting interceptions and, he had the ball. See how long he had the ball? 14-16, 5 touchdowns. I threw 6 picks last game we played. Got sacked because I was not about to throw an interception. 14 carries for 282, 4 touchdowns. First quarter, he had 5 carries for 194. did our thizzle, baby. Then Fitzgerald. So one of these catches, well, his long was it was a touch pass. It's like a little touch pass, go in motion, caught him slipping because he knew I was running. So basically, I set him up. I set him up. I set him up pretty good, man. I set him up pretty good. So one of his touchdowns, Fitzgerald, one of his touchdowns was a major setup that I already did. Because again, I was just gashing him, boom, 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 boom. So, you know, you need to blitz. You need to try to, run blitz or something, right? I knew that was coming. Wow, boom, boom, boom. Did my thizzle, man. I'm happy that I finally got him, man. And like I said, man, I wasn't gonna let up because he don't let up. He don't let up on opponents. When he got him down, he is bashing them. Facts. He never really blew me. I think he blew me out one time that we've ever played, but other than that, it was very frustrating me playing him because I'm always feeling like I can beat him, and I'm not beating him. He beating me. Pancake City, we was where we needed to be, man. You know. Oh, and then I got a safety to end the half. So halftime score. So it was. So he had 24, and it was 24-35. I don't know what he was doing. He was running back, man, running back, and we got him for these two got him for a sack. Ray Lewis and TJ got up in there, half a sack each. Safety. 3 interceptions. None were touchdowns, but no forced fumble. Who to get a safety to? Ray. No defensive touchdowns. And then let's see here. I didn't kick, but I think I punted. I did punt. Yep, it was a nice punt. I think this was the punt that got me to safety because I kneeled it down on like the 5 yard line. I think yeah. I think this is what got me to safety. hmm hmm What we got over here? He's throwing it. Those interceptions did him bad. Then I was stopping his run game, so he liked to do a lot of inside running out of the gun trips formation. Stopped all that. This dude, this dude got off on he caught a bomb that he shouldn't have. So I was in the cover 3, and for whatever reason, the corner that had the deep half was uptight. I don't know why he was uptight. It was a mistake. Dude ran right past him. Touchdown. But other than that, he's throwing to his running back. Feel me? Other than that one bomb right here, we shut niggas down. This dude had 9 pancakes though. Oh yeah, he smacked TJ Watts, man, on a run, an inside run. Put him on his back. I thought he ended his career, man. Like it was instant too. As soon as he hit him, boom, 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 screen popped up injured. Shit. Um, he wasn't doing nothing on defense. He got a sack, but half a sack because I ate that. He kicked the field goal, no punts, kick return, no punt. Yeah, man, we did what we needed to do. We did what we needed to do. So now, here we are, Texas, Clemson. So obviously, I've never got on here on my live, on any of my streams and said I was going to lose a game. I don't think I'm going to lose. but it's going to be a battle. It is going to be a battle. I know Texas is looking for redemption, bro. He is looking for. I know he didn't want me to win that game though, because he ain't beat me in a while. I've been a thorn in his side, like he's been a thorn in everybody else's side. So this is going to be a battle. The next time I'm live, I should be playing him. So we ain't even said nothing in the chat about scheduling the game, nothing like that. So we're gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what's up. Hopefully we'll play today. If not, we'll play tomorrow. I'm not tripping. I'm not rushing it. You know what I'm saying? I need to do some recon scouting anyway. Feel me? I need to get in the lab and lab up some new plays anyway. Feel me? So I ain't rushing it. But if we can play today, I'm with it. You know, I still got some things that I've done that he hasn't seen yet. Even though I stream all my user games, you can scout me like I scout you. Yeah. So that's where we at, man. So the two best teams in the league, two best teams over the full dynasty, going at it. Someone is going to end up with 3 championships and King of the Hill. And I know that's going to be Clemson. It ain't going to be easy, though. It's going to be a battle. I need to go back to back. Back to back. And my team is young. Yeah, look. I'm not going to continue to go over my roster and how I constructed it and why we're so good and redshirt freshmen and sophomores with, whatever. I got every coaching ability you're supposed to have. Okay? What I will do, I go over my coaching contract and so you can see what we've done. You know what I'm saying? First year. So I've been to the semifinals every season, even that 12-4 season, every season. Semifinals lost to Alabama, got smacked by Alabama actually. Then I lost to Texas. I think that was my only loss. I believe that was my only loss to Texas. So that's a long time ago. Then I finally got my ship. This one here, I lost to Ohio State in the semi. I don't know who I lost to right here. It wasn't Texas though. It's probably, I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever, it don't matter. Then 15-1. What? 15-1? Yeah. The only loss was in the Natty. That was year 6. Lost to Ohio State right here in the semis. Undefeated season. And now we're here. Is it going to be a 14-2 season? Or is it going to be a 15-1 season? So these last 4 years has been phenomenal. Because 2030, I went to the ship. I went to the semis every time. Ship, won it. Ship again. So that's only in 4 years, we're looking at 4 losses. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But let's just go to the coaching stats too, just to see that you can see that we are the two guys. We're the guys. Let's go to win percentage. Texas, Clemson. We are the guys. All right. I'm 124-15. He 118-118. Win percentage. Playoff record. Both tied up at 16-6. Both got 2 natties. I got 6 conference championships. He got 5. But this is where I separate from everybody. This is where I separate from everybody. First round draft picks, 80. 25. Total draft picks, 147.90. This is the separation. So this is what's made my team who we are. And then you see my coaching level. I'm 97. You can only go to 100. whack. But last year it was 50. So thank you. Go higher than 50. Um, his is 83. So that's where the separation comes in at. That's why my team, don't get me wrong. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to his team. That's what I do. I don't even want to go to his roster. We'll go to his depth chart. Buddy got a squad, honey. Buddy got a squeeze eye, just like I do. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Quarterback room is phenomenal. Phenomenal. This guy got 73 XP points. What, is he maxed out? I hope so. He is. Yes, thank you. Yes. Can't get no better. Ooh. All right, so he maxed out. Um, then his running back room. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Not a slouch. His receiver room. Top heavy, but phenomenal. Like the speedsters, like I don't think I got a 99 speed DB. So we're gonna have to be very strategic in what and how we're gonna get down with these guys. But this dude's slow as molasses. I don't have to worry about him. Um, but phenomenal room. Tight ends. He uses his tight ends for show. I think this dude was a receiver that he turned. It had to be 6 feet, 202. This ain't no typical running back. Been tight end, but phenomenal though, right? Boom. This is where he separates from. Well, both of us separate from majority of the users. Our O line, 99, 99. Like, you know what I'm saying? Retro sophomore. Like, oh, how? Look at this start development trait. Development trait, elite, 99. Impact, 96 though. Star, 99. Retro sophomores. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is where we separate the boys from the men. Both of us. D line. This number 74. This motherfucker's a problem, boy. He is a problem. He got everything. Look, purple everything, man. Golly. 94 gas, like, Then he got Rico over here. Same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? D tackles. Look at this motherfucker. It's 90 speed. You gotta get discouraged looking at this motherfucking team, boy. God damn. Look at this. Will linebacker 99, 91. Look at this backups. Look at it. I mean, this shit is scary, brother. You really can get discouraged looking at this team. But see, I got to scout. I got to look and see what's up. Like all these motherfuckers got. Then doesn't go to his DBs. Like what? Fuck. They're like, fuck. What? Safeties. Safeties. Like it's like shit. Then so who you got on kick return, punt return, third down back? That's his third down back. Oh, it's his East West playmaker. It makes sense. Power. You know. All right. Slot. Gas. Like, is this, you know, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, his squad is not bad. Now, if we look at mine, obviously, I do my thizzle too. Feel me? Phenomenal room. And we young. Like we're a year ahead of the script. But young. It's the separation right here. O-line. So this is the cream of the cream. Cream of the crop. Both these teams. Oh, I gotta get 6. I gotta see. Wait a minute. You got 6 XP points. Can I add it? Put something on there? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always, this is the last game. IQ. Let me give him. Yeah. Move on IQ. Shit, you feel me? Did my D line. We fast. We fast. Oh, they got some XP. I don't even why. I use my shit. Got Bruce over here doing his thizzle. He really don't play that much though. He don't play that much. D tackles. We don't got no speed like his at all. But we got power guys. Stop his run game. You know, they're my backers. Right? It's the cream of the crop. I didn't know Ricky was this slow. I'm gonna have to put him out somewhere. Yeah. They're my corners, right? We good. We Gucci. Safeties. You feel me? So yeah. So this is the national championship game preview and recap of the CFP. Next time your boy live, I will be playing the Natty. Tune in. Like and subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel. Go to my TikTok. On my TikTok, I have all my clips of my gameplay. So I haven't done that. My last 3 games, I'm about to get into that right now. I'm about to put my last 3 games on my YouTube channel. They're on my Twitch right now, but Twitch they leave after 7 days. But I'm about to go in there, over my game shit, be clipping shit on my TikTok. Go ahead and like and subscribe on my TikTok. It's the same as my username. All my information. If you're on my Twitch, just look at my little information, click on that. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy, man. We out.